Good evening, happy Tuesday. I know you all are used to getting these videos on Monday. I do apologize. I've been fighting some yucky bug that I think I picked up at work. Leaving one job and starting a new one and sick kind of sucks. So I'm going to try to keep it brief, but as promised, I will be highlighting some of the papers, not so much name specific this week, but I will do the same in highlighting as well as going over some key things from chapter 3 on social, moral, and emotional development. And so, I always have notes, so please bear with me if you catch me looking down. Some of you this week had a clear understanding again of educational psychology and how the theories connected to classroom practice. Many of you emphasize how understanding development helps the teacher adapt instruction to meet the learner's needs. Several of you highlighted Piaget's stages of cognitive development, the sensory motor, pre-operational, concrete operational, and formal operational. You often linked the ideas of hands-on learning and discovery-based instruction. A lot of you also highlighted the zone of proximal development and scaffolding by Vygotsky. Many of you pointed out the role of social interaction and language as well in learning. When comparing the theories, a common theme across the board in a lot of your papers was Piaget emphasized individual cognitive stages, while Vygotsky stressed social learning and collaboration. Many of you noted both are valuable when combined in the classroom, and I think that was the key pickup from this chapter, that one may work well, but when combined with both, you get many of those aha moments. You stretch it across many of your students, and not just hitting certain particular students, but hitting all of those students. Your classroom applications this week were very well as well. I love that a lot of you based them on real life experiences, what you've seen in the classroom or what you might have dealt with in your own classroom. Group work and peer collaboration was a key point that many of you pointed out from Vygotsky. um, Encouraging problem solving and hands-on exploration was highlighted from Piaget. I think productive learning is or a productive struggle rather is something that we lack a lot of times in our classroom, and we have to give those students the time to struggle and find those aha moments themselves. We can always catch and release, we can always scaffold as well, but I think we do miss that, and hands-on learning really helps implement those in the classroom. Many of you also highlighted these concepts when it came to math and science, which I thought was pretty cool as well. Um, Few of you also tied it to reading as well, showing the practical applications. Many of you expressed that understanding these theories helped you with differentiated instruction, again, reaching all of your students. Some of you shared your concerns about balancing the theories in the real classroom. But I do want to highlight a lot of you all are still trying to find the balance with that text citation. Please go back to the announcement. I gave you a variety of resources that you can use to assist you when you are citing or doing your reference page at the end of your paper. Um, Others of but overall, I think all of you all did a very good job when it came to this section. So I am quite happy with your papers. And again, as the weeks go, you're gonna grow as well as I'm growing with you all. I do apologize. I keep grabbing my throat, but it's burning and itching. So to summarize our chapter 3 on social, moral, and emotional development, We will be focusing on basic principles of development, and that children develop in predictable patterns, most at different rates, and their growth is shaped by both hereditary and environment. We will explore Erickson's stages of psychosocial development. In this chapter, he describes 8 of them. I'm not going to go through all of them because you still have to read the chapter and view the PowerPoint. But these stages highlight how social and emotional growth continues throughout your life. So it doesn't just stop when we hit adulthood; they continue. But this chapter also will break down how we develop socially and emotionally at different ages or stages, the preschool years, elementary years, and middle and high school. We will also talk about moral development. The key theories here are Piaget again and Kohlberg. Piaget describes children moving from rule-based thinking to a more flexible and fairness-based morality. Kohlberg proposed 6 stages grouped in 3 levels. Again, I'm not going to go through all of them. They are highlighted in the PowerPoint presentation as well as in the chapter. And then finally, we always look at that intentional teacher and how we can apply this to practical terms. Teachers should support students' more reasoning, encourage positive peer relationships, definitely involve your parents, promote a safe, supportive classroom environment, and overall, a lot of these will help you with that preventing bullying. Um, um, I hope that understanding social, moral, and emotional development helps you anticipate the challenges that your children may be going through as they grow. And it will also help you create a classroom that nurtures both the academic and personal aspect of a child and their success. Remember, we don't just develop the child academically, but we take a look at the whole child. Again, I hope you all had a wonderful holiday. I look forward to your papers this week. Thank you for those of you who have reached out to me this week. I do appreciate the emails. I do appreciate the growth in some of your papers and how you all have transitioned from week 1 to week 2. And again, above all, I am excited. If you need anything, please reach out. I do apologize if the video seems rushed. But again, I am about to go take some medicine and go to sleep. So have a wonderful evening and a great week.